Number 7. The table below shows the tablespoons of salt and vegetables needed to make different amounts of vegetable soup. Let's take a look at this fancy little table here. Salt and vegetables. It looks like salt we're counting by 3s. Vegetables we're counting by 4s. Let's just check that. 3, 6, 9. What? This is not 9. Let's see, counting by 4, 4, 8, 12. 32 doesn't come after 12. So let's look what it says down here. How many tablespoons of vegetables are needed when there are 12 tablespoons of salt? So when there are 12 tablespoons of salt, what goes here? Since it is not counting directly by 3s, there's a different pattern going on here. And rather than try and figure that pattern out, our best bet is to simply take 3 and say, how on earth did I turn 3 into 12? How did I turn 3 into 12? Well, 3 times 4 would get me to 12. 3 times 4 would get me to 12. Let's just do the same thing over here. So 4 times 4 should get me my answer here. So 4 times 4 would get me 16. Let's just double check that over here. Is a ratio of 3 to 4 equivalent to 12 to 16? Is it equivalent to 12 to 16? Well, let's just check. 3 times 4 would get me 12. 4 times 4 would get me 16. So these are, in fact, an equivalent ratio, and we know that our answer must be 16. Looking at the next one, which is number 8, this was the most missed question on the multiple choice. DSST students complain that they have too much math homework every night. Now, I know that that wouldn't happen in my class because I know that you guys realize that a day without math homework is a day without sunshine. The table below shows the ratio of a number of students spent on math homework to the number spent on social studies homework. If students are given 32 minutes of social studies homework, how many minutes of math homework will they get? So we're going to take a look at their little chart down here. So it appears that they're just counting by 10s here and counting by 4s here, but let's check that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So the answer appears that it would initially be 50, but let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16. Wait a minute. 20 should be the next thing here, but this is not 20. So this is not right. They are not counting by 4s here. They're doing the same thing that they did up here, and they've got a different number going on. So I am going to do this and say, how did I turn this 4 into 32? How did I do that? Magically, I did it by multiplying times 8 because 4 times 8 is what is going to get me 32. So I'm going to work that same magic up here and say 10 times 8. And that's going to give me what goes in this box right here. So 10 times 8 actually gives me 80. And that is going to be my answer.